decided to do a first time tag. So, yes, for those who don't actually know what the first time tag is, it's nothing to do with what you're actually thinking it is. It is to do with things that I've done for the first time in my life, like just random things. My first teddy. I don't actually have my first teddy anymore. My sister does though, and it was the one that was quite similar, except for mine was a sort of, it was an actual teddy bear that was sort of sewn, stuffed with wool, and it was a beige colour. It was quite a hard teddy, but it had a little blue heart, and I didn't actually like it that much, so I didn't really warm to it. I warmed up to different teddies instead, which I still have. I got this little baby from my first ever flight, so goes with the rules, doesn't it? So yeah, Suki actually came from my favourite film called Pride, which was on BBC ages ago, and it's about lions, and I love the lion cub called Suki, which is basically what the film's about. And yeah, so my first ever flight, I love this tiger and I wanted it as a memory for my first flight because I cried when I found out I was gonna fly for the first time, so yes, I'm a crybaby. Well, I used to be anyway. Oh, my first word. My first word was mama. Loads of babies actually say dada first because it's easier, but I'm different, I have to be different. Come on. I have to be different. So my first word was mama, apparently. It's my first ever animal. I had a cat and a dog. My dog was a black Labrador and he was called Fred, and he died not that long after I was born, I think. I can't exactly remember him. And my cat was called Tiggy. He died just after my 7th birthday. My first favourite colour was blue, and it still is blue. I never actually changed my favourite colour. I absolutely love blue, and yeah, I can't live without the colour. I really can't live without the colour. It's such a beautiful colour. Woo! Almost fell over there. Silly rolly table. My first kiss. Well, my first kiss was actually forced upon me. Well, when I say forced, I mean my friends forced. They wanted me to kiss this guy and I didn't want to do it, and he didn't want to do it, but I was still forced to do it, so I did it anyway. And then like a couple of hours later, my best friend, who wasn't there at the time when I did kiss him, wanted me to kiss him again. To kiss him again. If your friends ever force you to kiss or do something you do not want to do, don't do it if you do not want to do it. Please don't do it, please. It's not worth it. If you don't want to do it, you're not going to enjoy it, then just don't. My first crush at school was called Lawrence. There was a sort of thing going on at school where there was 2 boys really good looking at school and 4 girls who wanted to go out with them. And I got the second one, which was Lawrence. And my teacher at the time completely humiliated me in front of my parents and said, by saying, ew, I think Lawrence and Emma have had a little crush on each other. It's getting cozy in class. And it was Valentine's Day a bit later, and my parents took the Michael out of me. Thank you, miss. My first crush was actually the guy from S Club Junior, S Club 8, and he is the guy that sings Puppy Love about Rachel. I went to see him as a concert when I was little, and which was actually my first concert, which was the last concert of S Club 7 and S Club Junior before they split up, and I sort of fell asleep during the whole thing, and when I woke up to that song and I just fell in love with the guy. For ages after that concert, I was just all over the song, always singing it, always imagining things, you know, like you do when you're little and you have a little crush, you know. My first concert. My first concert, not a concert that, you know, you go and watch. I was at, like, I mean the concerts that I actually was in. It was at l'École de Musique, which is the music school in La Bastide-Murat. And I think it was to show... I have a choice of two because I can't actually remember. This finger actually really hurts. I don't know what I've done. It was either a thing to do with charity or it was a thing to show what the music school did at the end of the year. So yeah, it was one of those choices. One a bit one or a bit two, but you can't have both. They don't work because you weren't on the same day. My first competition. My first competition was actually a karate competition. And I got a gold medal. So I was quite chuffed actually. I was really chuffed. You get a choice of going to Paris to do a really, really important sort of competition. And my group wasn't in it that year. No, my group wasn't in it that day. And I got a gold medal. My sister's group was in it that day. She didn't get one, so she didn't get through to it. You have to have a gold medal to get through to it. I think I'm going to stop the video here because I could come out with loads and loads of firsts, but at the same time I literally have no idea. So I'm going to stop the video here. So yeah, if you like this video and you are quite nosy about it, yes, I know you people are. You see the title and you're like, ooh, let's watch. So yeah, if you like this video, I hope you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below with your ideas or your first times about anything about that I like that. Any of your first times that I have mentioned in this video, I'd really be interested because me too, I'm really nosy. Afterwards, don't forget to click the subscribe. Don't forget to click. I can't speak. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button below, and I will see you next week for another Summed Up Sunday. Bye! And I want a different teddy. I just cracked my whole jaw. I did that yesterday. Oh, stop and